What is up, everybody? Today we're going to talk about the Steam Deck performance of the demo of AetherMancer. AetherMancer is a creature collector turn-based roguelite, where it features your character that collects monsters to fight for you. The game has some deep mechanics that can leave you scratching your head, but trusts you enough that you will understand it eventually. The game doesn't offer much when it comes to customizability of its graphics. Since it has a pixel-cut graphics, I wasn't really expecting much. With that being said, the game is not consistent with its frames per second. While out of combat, the FPS averages 70 frames per second and fluctuates between mid-50s and 80s. While in combat, however, it stays a solid 90 frames per second with little to no dips at all. If you have the original Steam Deck, however, I doubt that you'll be able to tell the difference when it dips, since mid-50s is not that far from the maximum refresh rate of 60Hz. On the OLED, however, hard setting your refresh rate to 60Hz would give you a more stable gameplay and a slight bump to battery performance. I've always assumed that since it had pixel graphics, it would mean that 90 frames would be a default with the occasional dips. It does look like it's an optimization issue, which I'm hopeful it will improve once it releases. Nonetheless, not hitting the 90 frames per second doesn't diminish what a great game this is on the deck. This part is captured using OBS to see the actual graphic quality of the game. Even with its pixel graphics art style, the game still looks amazing. The effects look great, the animations are smooth, and the art design for each monster is really unique that you could tell a lot of effort was placed into designing them. The game has this dark tone to it which makes playing it on the Steam Deck OLED great. The blacks stand out and the colors are vibrant despite the game having darker tones. The Steam Deck really is an indie machine, and AetherMancer feels right at home on the deck. And even though it's not as optimized as you want them to be, it doesn't really need to. That's why for me, it is still best played on the go with your Steam Deck, and the game still gets its awesome on the deck stamp of approval. AetherMancer is set to release on September 23, with its demo averaging overwhelmingly positive reviews on Steam. AetherMancer is definitely worth a try, especially for people that like turn-based creature collectors. Want to see more Steam Deck performance reviews? Please like and subscribe, it really helps me out. Once again, I am Macer, and I'll see you again on my next video.